Hey guys, we're back. I'm Shane.
Zakk.
What's going on, man?
Not much.
We came to this show. I was just talking to Zakk before we started. I'm really looking forward to this because I need to pick me up. I need something positive in my life right now. And this show, who's that man? The funny fat tall dude. Seuss.
Yeah.
I need him in my life.
Yeah. Seuss is definitely a pick me up.
Gravityfalls season 1 episode 3. So for some reason, because I was going over a reaction for the first episode, just the part where the door was looking, guys get carried away.
Oh, the gnome?
Yeah. The gnomes. That is so funny.
Yeah, he's in the fucking stringer.
Yeah.
And carries him off. Yeah.
And in the last episode, we had basically the equivalent of a Loch Ness Sea Monster type thing, but it was actually a machine by a crazy guy.
It was Old Man McGucket.
Old Man McGucket.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, I believe it's, if I'm not mistaken,
Old
it's
Man McGucket from
McGucket.
From Nantucket.
Ferdinand McGucket.
Okay.
Yep. But he has an interesting story.
Yeah. You told me I'll see him again. So maybe it's this episode.
You'll
maybe
see
not.
him all throughout.
Okay.
He's the same way, pretty much.
Okay.
Most of it. So.
That being said, I'm not sure what to expect. I say we just jump in.
Great things. Detective.
Detective.
Entire tube of toothpaste?
It was so sparkly.
Hey, Goats! You'll never guess what I found.
Buried treasure!
Oh.
Hey, I was gonna say that.
Whoa! It's a secret wax
Reminds me of like
museum.
Westworld.
It's so lifelike.
Except for that one.
Hello!
Ugh.
It's just me, your Grunkle Stan!
The one that's not lifelike. Such a great song. So
Well,
catchy.
the intro is fantastic.
Yeah.
The animation, the scenery, the imagery, It's like an upbeat X-Files song.
Kind of, yeah.
You're not thinking you're going to be abducted in the middle of the night.
No.
When the song's playing.
Genghis Khan, Sherlock Holmes, some kind of,
Larry.
goblin man.
Is anyone else getting the creeps here?
And now for my personal favorite, Wax Abraham Lincoln. Right over. Oh no! Come on! Both lines open.
Part fairy princess and part horse fairy princess.
Behold, me! And now a word from our own Mabel.
You there?
Old Man McGucket, local kook. Are the wax figures alive? And follow-up question, can I survive the Waxman uprising?
Yes.
Waxman
Next
uprising.
question.
Do you really think this constitutes a wonder of the world?
Your microphone's a turkey baster, Toby.
It certainly...
Pizza? I want my pizza.
That was a typo. Good night, everyone.
Typo. He doesn't.
The money.
The guy with the shirt free pizza she's riding.
I think that went well.
I get up to use the John, right? And when I come back, blammo! He's headless!
Attention all units, Steve is going to fit an entire cantaloupe in his mouth. Repeat, an entire cantaloupe.
It's a 2316!
Let's move.
That's it. Mabel, you and me are going to find the jerk who did this and get back that head. And we'll see who's adorable.
Aw, you sneeze like a kitten.
This is his face.
The lumberjack.
Of course.
In your face!
He was furious when he didn't get that free pizza.
That's Manly Dan.
Yeah.
For murder.
That's his name.
Manly Dan.
Manly Dan.
Hey, give me
Why does it keep showing that goat?
Will ya?
That's
Doing a
Gophers,
memorial
man.
service for Wax
Gophers.
Day.
He lives there.
It seems like the kind of thing a responsible parent wouldn't want you doing. Good thing I'm an uncle. Avenge me, kids! Avenge me!
Deedly.
Works for me.
Manly Dan, just the guy I wanted to see. Where were you last night?
Punching the clock.
You were at work.
No, I was punching that clock.
10 o'clock. The time of the murder. So, I guess you've never...
I wouldn't pick my teeth with that axe. It's left-handed. I only use my right hand. The manly hand.
What? left-handed.
Kids, Zeus, lifeless wax figures, thank you all for coming. Some people might say it's wrong for a man to love a wax replica of himself.
They're wrong.
Easy, Zeus. Wax Stan, I hope you're picking pockets in wax heaven. I'm sorry I got glitter in my eye.
Oh, dude.
Those cops are...
The murderers are standing right behind you.
Wax Sherlock Holmes! Wax Shakespeare! Wax Coolio?
What's up, Holmes?
Oh my gosh.
Everyone applaud sarcastically. No, that sounds too sincere. Slow clap. There we go. Nice and condescending.
Nice and condescending.
You're made of wax.
That's just disturbing. Grumble Stan
What do we do?
wax guys would save him.
You think so?
I don't know. Oh. Ugh.
That's it. We can melt them with hottie melty things.
Yeah, all right.
What's up with that?
Zipper, watch out!
All right, let's get this taken care of.
Solve the case yet, boy? I'm so confident you're gonna say no that I'm gonna take a long, slow sip from my cup of coffee.
Actually, the answer is yes. So, did you get rid of all the wax figures?
I am not.
All right, guys, that was our reaction. My reaction, and you kind of your rewatch of Gravity Falls. Once again, a funny ass episode.
Yep.
Imaginative, just funny, quirky, imaginative stories. There's always like at least one or two laugh out loud moments. And for me, at the end, it was like the cops spitting the coffee, making fun of like the city kids.
Yeah, that was pretty
solving
funny.
the case.
I'm gonna take a long sip from my coffee.
Spits it out.
Yeah.
Okay,
What was your favorite moment, though? Is that your favorite moment in the episode?
I think that was my favorite moment, but either that or Manly Dan.
Manly Dan.
Punching.
Manly Dan's pretty
What's
funny.
he say? He's like,
He goes, punching the clock! And he goes,
Yeah.
Oh, so you're at work? No, I was punching that clock! So there's the clock outside of the
Yeah.
pole bin.
well, for me, my favorite part of him was like when he was punching that wooden log.
Mm-hmm. After he leaves.
Yeah,
they're all pissed.
What's he say?
I can't
In
remember.
your face or something.
Yeah, I think he does. Because
Yeah.
they're all pissed because there's no free pizza.
Yeah.
They all leave.
Yeah.
Well,
and
the,
the fat guy with the pizza shirt. He
free pizza.
He said disappointed.
You know who Manly Dan is?
Who is he?
He's Wendy's dad.
Who's?
Do you know who Wendy is yet?
No.
The girl that works the counter at the Mystery Shack.
Oh, okay. She's also at the table too, right?
Yeah, at the admissions
Yeah.
table.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. That's cool.
And then you see the rest of her brothers on that boat in the last episode.
Oh, okay.
When they're out fishing.
Yeah.
He's like, the fishes, they're having their revenge.
Yeah.
That shit, so. Okay, yeah, what'd you think of Duck-tective?
I always love when a show can just. For me, I think of The Simpsons. Like I love when a show can do that. When I like Itchy and Scratchy.
Yep. The cat and the mouse, yeah.
Yeah, and I saw. I think the first season of Ninja Turtles, and then my son had it on. One thing I remember catching was Leonardo watching basically
The shows,
a knockoff
yeah.
version of Star Trek.
Those were awesome because it didn't just end there. He had a knockoff version of He-Man.
Oh, okay.
And there was it's like I can't remember what the fuck that thing was called. I don't know, but he dies in the end of it. The He-Man guy.
Oh, really?
The very last episode is like the finale, and this fucking he goes to fight this dragon and he fucking gets eaten by it, and it's the end of it. It's
Well, damn.
But
So yeah, I thought it was cool. I like when a show can do that. You know what I mean? Have like a cool cartoon within a cartoon.
well, Duck-tective is definitely recurring. You know,
Good.
there are later episodes,
Good.
you know, but they have a marathon one day and things
Yeah.
like that. But you know, the wax characters.
Yeah,
the
that was
wax
interesting.
museum.
I might have missed it. Why were they cursed?
Well, it doesn't say why they were cursed.
Okay.
But it does go back to a flashback when Stan goes to a guy that's selling them. And the guy's talking about selling them to Stan. Stan's like, I'll just come back at night and steal them. Or come back and take them when
Yeah.
you're not here. And the guy's like, what? He's like, I'm going to rob you.
Okay.
And But it doesn't really explain how
Okay.
they were cursed.
So I was wondering if there's some kind of like artifact, because I kept waiting for like Grunkle Stan wax figure to come alive,
Oh no, he wasn't part of that.
and I kind of thought like the idea that they always get up at night, and that was their freedom, you know what I mean, and probably their freedom from, I imagine them not liking Grunkle Stan, and then they get like a wax Grunkle Stan. And I thought maybe he came alive too, and that's why they wanted revenge, because they couldn't do anything. I don't know. But it ended up being Grunkle Stan wax figurine was just a wax figurine. They're cursed to try to murder the real Grunkle Stan.
Yeah.
That was surprising, which is interesting. I had that kind of in the back of my head, which was someone in the audience who was mad they didn't get pizza tried to kill Grunkle Stan and accidentally did the wax one. That's what I kind of thought.
Well, that's what they're leading you to believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
That, that someone else was trying to get some fucking revenge.
Yeah.
For the matter. Everybody's pissed. What do you think of Toby Determined?
He's got the cardboard cutout, right?
Yeah.
He was funny. Actually, it made me think. I wrote this down. I wrote down cardboard cutout. I didn't write down the part I want to talk about. The idea of like, have you ever been accused or questioned for something that you were innocent of, but you were doing something as bad or worse, so you couldn't say what you were doing?
I don't really think so. Nothing comes right to mind.
It's like, I didn't rob this bank because I was murdering this person type thing.
Well, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But the times I've been questioned about doing bad shits because it's about the bad shit I did, and I wasn't doing anything else at the time that, that interfered.
I mean, when I was younger, there's a couple things I did that I was accused of, and I didn't do them, but
you're doing other shit.
I was doing something else.
You didn't have a good alibi because your alibi was you're doing something else that was shitty.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
So, he had a cardboard cutout of, the good-looking reporter lady.
Yeah.
Who was there to report
Sanchez.
She was there to report the real news, and she was also upset that there was no free pizza.
Yeah. No, she left,
Yeah.
quite vehemently. The typo, yeah. They said when they brought up the free pizza, I wrote that down.
Yeah, that was funny. And he just, all right, see you later. Takes the money.
Takes the money.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah.
Of course, you had McGucket there, who called it.
Yeah, he did.
Are the wax figures alive? And will I survive the wax?
The wax uprising.
Yeah.
The wax figure uprising. I thought that was funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next question. Seuss, I think I caught a chuckle out of you on that one when they took the axe to him.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I have determined that this is an axe.
Yeah.
The dudes. Dudes. I love how he...
What's interesting is Grunkle Stan just kind of forgot about that door, wallpapered over it, put a little shelf, like a border that goes through the midway section of a wall.
Yeah.
That was interesting. And then, of course, Seuss finds a doorknob.
Well, shit like that happens with him all the time, with inconsequential things to him.
Yeah.
So, let's see. We get your different wax characters. You get Coolio, Sherlock Holmes, Poe, Con, Nixon. Nixon reminded me.
Nixon was funny.
The nice guys.
Yeah.
Because Russell Crowe tells him a story about how this guy almost died in a car accident, and Richard Nixon just happened to be there.
Yeah.
And when he's on the verge of death, and he says everything's going to be all right, son, or whatever. But when Ryan Gosling falls off the fucking building at the end and lands in the pool, and he's always getting drunk and having hallucinations. Yeah. When he looks around in the pool and Richard Nixon's swimming in there with him. Yeah. No! And Nixon's going, shaking his finger at him. No! He's the ball's flying out. He swims away. Yeah. Oh, great. Larry King. The wax Larry King. I didn't get as much humor out of Larry King. It's funny that he's there.
Yeah, I thought he was funny.
But, him and the rat at the end. He's like, I'm talking to a rat. It's just, I didn't get that as much. But, my favorite moment was probably when he defeats Wax Holmes. Yeah. And he's fucking melting on the roof. He's like, it's adorable. Yeah. Melting and falling over the roof.
See, I took it as like he was still talking shit. Like it wasn't like, oh, that is adorable. It was like you laugh you sneeze like a kitten or whatever, right?
Yep. I agree.
And then of course for me, the hard end cap of the episode was, the cops making fun of the kids, doubting them in their face, literally because of coffee. You know what I mean? So that was all funny stuff, man.
Every episode always has something clever or smartly written.
Yeah,
that always comes back around, like we talked about in the first episode with the gnomes, and the stringer, the 6-can stringer, and the gompers taking him away.
Oh gosh,
and just the way a lot of shit comes together on these episodes.
It made me think of when they took Umbridge away in Harry Potter.
Yeah, fucking centaurs.
Yeah. But them I like relished it in Harry Potter, but with these guys, I kind of felt bad
to be eaten by a goat.
Yeah,
it reminds me of the old. There was you remember when the Odyssey was on like NBC or something like that? It was back when we were younger.
No,
probably when we were like 10, 12.
No, I don't.
Well, the guy that plays the villain in the original Judge Dredd film with Sylvester Stallone.
I haven't seen it either.
The name came to me the other day when we were talking about it. Now I can't remember what the fuck it is. But anyway, there's a part in there with the Cyclops.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the Odyssey? The Iliad?
I read it junior year.
Okay, well, at one point, they end up in the Cyclops cave.
Yep.
Because they go in there after the sheep and shit. They're eating his cheese and all this other crap. Cyclops comes back. Yeah. And he's like fucking eating them.
Okay.
These people. And they're like, oh my god! And he's fucking chewing them up and shit.
Yeah.
So it reminds me of what would happen to that gnome when
Gompers
took him away.
And of course, Attack on Titan didn't do me any favors.
No, Jesus, no.
Attack on Titan's just... That's worse.
There's one thing about being eaten by something. A shark, by a bear, by a lion, by a snake, anaconda.
Snake would be terrible.
But to be eaten by something like us, similar to us.
Well, just like their
knowing.
Fucking stupid dead look they have in their eyes.
I know.
Yeah, that being said, I love this episode. I don't really know what to expect next episode.
Well, some of these episodes, they'll drop little clues and things.
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, I wouldn't even call them filler because they're not filler in their bad way.
Oh, no. I fucking love... Some of my favorite things are filler. When Piccolo and Goku go get their driver's license, that's the greatest thing ever. Yeah.
Okay.
But, filler doesn't offend me. I heard Naruto is not very good. But, yeah, no, I like this episode. Well, I'm wondering...
Well, it's not really even filler. I mean, it's just...
You're saying
different
It might not have been driving home...
It's not driving the main plot right now.
Yeah. That's fine.
But the main plot... It gets smaller and it kind of snowballs over time.
Yeah.
As the first season goes on, the second season, the main plot is a lot more driven. Because you already kind of know what's going on.
Well, I'm wondering what is powering this town. So Gravityfalls to have all this eerie magical stuff.
And that is the question.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Yeah, I figured it's something. So.
Well, that's where it's going.
Okay.
I'm glad that that's the path you've chosen here, and not like, well, this is just adorable.
No. Yeah, I don't got too much else to say. I think that's it.
That is it.
That's it.
Thank you all for hanging in there, and if you like us some more and subscribe to us, and if not, don't.
Just do it. It's free. Also, make sure you click that notification.
Is your time free?
Leave a comment.